Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me here on The Entrepreneur, the show focused on entrepreneurship. Um, Tonight's show is going to be episode 11. It's going to be about women and entrepreneurship, which is a growing number of women who's joining the ranks of entrepreneurship and succeeding to the greatest heights. There are women who are succeeding very well, and there are women who um, kind of, what you can say, I wouldn't say fail, but kind of like feel as though that entrepreneurship is more of a male game. Entrepreneurship has changed since this beginning of this century, the 21st century. You have more women who's partaking in the entrepreneurship field. But before we go any further, let me make some brief announcements here. Last week's show was episode 11, which discussed about should entrepreneurs companies go public. If you want to see more, see the rest of that video, you can here on on my channel. You can review that video. It's a good video. There's a lot of great information here that you can learn, and hopefully it can help you in your pursuit of entrepreneurship. Okay, what I like to do today is a nice. Today was a pretty good Friday. I'm looking forward for the weekend. I hope all of you have a good weekend as well. I like to give a thanks to all those who support my YouTube channel, who watch my YouTube channel, and please continue your support. Um, Please do not forget, and I ask of you to please do this. If you to continue for broadcasting my show, please tune in, share my content, like my content. Also, hit the notification button to let you know when new shows are and up and about. Um, that'll be great. Also, I like to give thanks to those on Instagram who watch my show as well. I like to give a thanks to those who watch my show on um, what is it? God, I can't. We got who watch my show in various other mediums like LinkedIn, TikTok. I like to give a thanks to all of you, and please continue and please share my content on this as well. Also, I want to make an announcement because I removed this comment, this link that was on my chat uh, box section here on my channel while I was live on this past Tuesday. Somebody, I don't remember his name, he placed a link in the chat. Well, not in the chat, in the he in the message. He sent a message, and what he put in there, he put a link. And when I clicked on the link, I thought it was something about business and stuff like that. Clicked on the link, it was some sort of pornography. Let me tell you something. I don't mind people leaving a comment. Please do. Either there's a comment if you disagree with the show or disagree with certain content. You should be able to do that, Anna. Those who support the show and want to give support in this and leave a comment, great. That's great. I want you to do that. But please, if you leave a comment and it's about buffoonery, okay, I'm going to expose you on here. I don't have time for people who want to play games. You are grown adults. You are too old to be acting like children. Do not put pornography links to my comments or other inappropriate comments, because if you do, I'm going to put you on blast on the next show. So please do not do that. Please respect my show and let's enjoy the show and have a good time. Okay, let's get on with the show. Excuse me. Women and entrepreneurship. As I mentioned before, in the 21st century, a lot of women are getting involved with entrepreneurship. We're seeing it in all levels, either it's in marketing, either in the tech industry, um, textile, you name it, they're there. But there's still a stigmatism with women getting involved, not a stigmatism, but still a stigma with women getting involved in entrepreneurship. Some women see it as an old, good old boy network. That can be true to a certain degree, but um, and it's not to put down women at all. But some women are not aggressive, like men. Men are more aggressive when it comes to business, um, because we were taught to be that way. Men have been in business for centuries, so now women is getting part of the group. Um, there's ways women need to learn how to um, make their mark in the entrepreneur endeavor. Historic roles of entrepreneurship usually been men, and men pretty much were the, I wouldn't say controlling factor, but were the dominant force in the entrepreneurial field. And that was for many, many centuries. This has nothing to do with chauvinism or stuff. It's just the way how societies were built in those times and certain roles was done. But as things had, when the 21st century came in and the explosion of technological advances opened new doors of opportunities. And one of those new doors of opportunities is entrepreneurship. I would say, I believe by either 2032 or 2044, women are going to be a phenomenal force in the entrepreneurial field. That's a statistic that's out there now. There's still a lot of obstacles women have to face when it comes to entrepreneurship, but they are moving towards to build bridges, and hopefully women can be able to be incorporated in the field of entrepreneurship and succeed further. Women do bring some challenging assets. I wouldn't say challenging, but some assets to entrepreneurship, new ideas, new perspectives. Um, Women do well in leadership roles in entrepreneurship. Um, there's statistics out there that goes into further details about that. You can look it up yourself. Um, Also, increase of women and entrepreneurship. There's a great increase of women in entrepreneurship today, as I stated before, and it's going to continue. I think women is going to be a phenomenal force in the entrepreneurial level. Women go into entrepreneurship for many different reasons. They can go into entrepreneurship because they um, similar to men, career prospects are not good. There's no growth, no opportunities, and you're limited in what you can make when you work for someone. But as an entrepreneur, skies are the limit. It's up to you as an individual to do what you need to do to succeed in your entrepreneur endeavor. And that goes the same with women. And I believe a lot of women understand this and working on, um, in increasing this endeavor and seeing where they can fit in, what they do, how they can contribute, and so forth. Right? The problem women entrepreneurs are facing uh, is similar to what men are facing when they first start out, but women much so is capital, gaining access to capital. Um, has been a stumbling block for a lot of women entrepreneurs Uh, some banks don't want to um, invest into a woman's onto business due to, let's be honest, some stereotypes. Um, Also, investment firms find women to be risky. Um, Venture capitalists may not tend to lean more towards men who have business ideas that they feel is more to their liking, and is a dominated field. Entrepreneurship, when it comes to as towards gender, usually men are the most dominating factors in entrepreneurship, and that goes around with the financing as well. So a lot of these guys, I wouldn't say guys, but a lot of these firms and business institutions don't look at women as worthy, uh, look as women as being worthy of investment for business. So that's a major problem. Also, networking. Women's business networking is not sophisticated as it would be as males, where men had for centuries built up a huge network system. Networking is valuable to an entrepreneur. You can't network, you cannot succeed. And a lot of women are having trouble with networking. So what women is going to have to do is develop their own network system to encourage older and younger women to network. They may have to do conventions, like men do. We do business conventions. We word of mouth. We introduce one another. We go to golf courses and talk business, or we go to a restaurant and talk business, or have board meetings, give each other cards, or we do different types of things to network. And women have to learn how to effectively network in order to be effective as an entrepreneur. Um, Also, to gain access to venture capitalists, angel investors, um, and so on. I think if women can be able to go forward with this, I think they can succeed. I think women should be more aggressive, but women are not aggressive by nature. You have to look at it. There is a difference between the male and female, but it doesn't mean that there is a superiority or inferiority complex. Not at all. It's just the way we are made. But I think women can overcome that, and I think just that women have to be more assertive when it comes to entrepreneurship. I think they should be more engaging. Don't be docile or timid. As an entrepreneurship, when you're in the entrepreneur field, you have to get out there. I mean, you have to get out there. You can't quit. Doors are going to shut down on you all the time. It's part of the game. The, the thing is, can you overcome those challenges? And when you overcome those challenges, are you able to succeed? Are you able to utilize those challenges to make yourself successful? And I think a lot of women are starting to realize that this they're going to have to overcome those challenges. They're going to have to break down those doors. It is a must. They have to. And I think women are recognizing that. I wish women would do more networking. Networking is a valuable tool. That networking must be part of your business plan. I think women should have work on your business plan, have a business model, business structure. Also, have mentorships in business. Find successful female entrepreneurs who can mentor you. And successful female entrepreneurs, you should also consider mentoring young women and helping them to uh, pursue their endeavors in entrepreneurship. It should go both ways. Those are the powerful networking um, collaborations that women can do amongst themselves. One thing you can look at how men network and mirror, or create something that's more fitting for women. But you have to network. You have to. It's a must. Um, the 21st century is the century of the woman. And I say this because um, uh, a lot of women are becoming educated, and education, excuse me, is the key to becoming a successful entrepreneur. And I think more women should go about going towards educating themselves. Go if you're going to go to school for things. And if you want to become an entrepreneur, go to school for things that's going to help you, give you skill sets that's going to help you to establish a business. Stop going and getting degrees in like humanities, degrees that you're not. It's really not going to help you. Focus on degrees on economics, finances, business, um, uh, technical fields. These are things that's going to help you towards becoming successful in the entrepreneurial endeavor. Education is essential. Read books on finance, business. Um, you can go to the library and get books. There's a lot of books on entrepreneurship and starting a business in the libraries. You can go there. So I think women have to be more engaging in order to become successful as entrepreneurs. Um, and this is something that you can do. This is something that you can do. This is something that you should do. Do not be timid. Move forward. Create a network of women around you who have the same aspirations as yourself. Um, Create business charter groups. Create business groups. Um, Feed off each other. Feed ideas. Create create like a business plan or a business model that you want to structure your business by. This is something that you should be thinking about. This is something that you should focus on. If a financial institution don't want to give you finances, don't get upset. If you have a great position somewhere, a great job, put enough money in your 401k. I mentioned this in episode 11. Put money in your 401k. Save for about 5 years. Use that money. Take that money out. Remember, there's penalties if you do take money out of 401k. But put money aside. Have a savings account that's only geared for business. So I would just say that put money in there for at least 5 years. 5 years, put money in there. Save a certain amount. Let's say you want to start a business. In your business model, I'm just saying this for women, in your business model, look and see what type of business industry do you want to get in. Then go and do the research for that business industry. Once you do that, do an outline before you structure a business plan. Once you do that outline, then begin the process of your business plan. See your business growing as the plan is being developed, right? So I would say if you can't get a venture capitalist to invest in, you can't get an angel investor to invest in, you can't get funding from a bank or any other financial institution that loans money to entrepreneurs. You can either get it from your 401k. If you have stocks, you can get it from your stocks, or create a savings account for your business plan. Give it at least 5 years and put a certain percentage of your salary in that savings. So you're going to have to budget. You're going to have to make sacrifices, but the sacrifices are needed. So women need to stop worrying about, oh, if I'm going to get capital and all that stuff. Stop worrying about them. There's solutions to the problem. But the question is, are you willing to find these solutions and enact them? right? So I hope everyone loved the show. Thank you for tuning in tonight show. And once again, women, go out there and shine. Next episode is episode 13, and that show would be about should entrepreneur children be their successors to their business. So tune in for that. Like I said before, people, please subscribe to my channel. Please like the video. Please share it. And also hit the notification button to let you know when new shows are airing. Once again, thank you for joining me here on The Entrepreneur. And remember, make that money and prosper.